I actually did quit my job. That was when I was like, I'm sick of my job. It really wasn't even the job per se. It was more so of I'm sick of the environment that I'm in. It's not what I want to do. It's not cultivating anything positive. It wasn't productive towards anything that I really wanted to do with my life and with my future. And it was leaving me so empty and so drained that I did not have anything left for some of the stuff that I wanted to work on. And some of the things, things that I wanted to do just to, move towards my goals. You are who you hang around. And I will say, like, in your working environment, I do feel as if that has a lot to do with it too. No matter like where you're working at, it really just depends on who you're working with. And y'all, I'm sorry, I'm walking against the sunlight because it is too freaking bright. Like, it's too bright for me to be walking the other way just so the sun could hit, but it's fine, But it's just, it just wasn't working out. And I think mentally it was draining. It just, in every single way, shape, and form. That's the best way that I could probably put it. So I went and I just put my faith in the Lord, and I put my 2 weeks in. And y'all, when I tell y'all I put my 2 weeks in and the biggest weight lifted off my shoulders, the biggest weight lifted up off my shoulders. And now it's been like a few days, maybe like 4 or 5 days. I am moving forward with my new opportunity, and I'm trying to get into a new routine. So I just had to like kick the habit. Like I did have to kick some habits, but I just had to kick the job. I had to like let it go. Something that just doesn't serve me anymore, you just kind of gotta let go and let God. And that's pretty much exactly what I did. It's been a few days. I've been really kind of resting, recuperating, rejuvenating, all those things. Today I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I cleaned up my room. I did all that good stuff. I made breakfast and all that. And it's barely, I don't even know, it's probably barely 8:30. And I am already a big step ahead because I was working second shift. I've been working second shift literally since I've been in high school. I am 22. I'll be 23 in November. We have talked about that. It's some more things that I want to talk about. I really just want to talk about how I have realized that, you say you want to do things. You say, I want to do this. I want to start this. You say, this is what I want. You say, I can do this. But do you really do it? And I had to kind of ask myself that. Just come to realize that the amount of effort that I have been putting into certain things, it's just been unequal. I feel like, you could do a lot of talking, and I'm not a person, I don't really like to talk. I don't want to do a whole bunch of yapping about things I want to do, the things I'm gonna do, and all my dreams and aspirations and all that. I'm more so the type to do it. But as a person who was entangled in smoking weed and just being young and still just kind of like learning myself, and we're raised around certain things and we just kind of adopt stuff naturally. And over the course of our lives, before it's too late, it is our job to figure out the kind of life that we want. It's our job to figure out the type of habits that we want. And I think that I have only been an adult for 5 years. At some point, I have to decide what I'm going to take with me and what I'm going to leave at home. As I've been maturing, growing, and changing, and the Lord has been working up inside of me, I think that I'm just coming to a reality with myself that I just need to make some changes, and I need to dive all in. When I look at motivational things, I read self-help books and things like that, I realize that I'm that type of person. I'm that go-getter. I'm that person that's I'm gonna eat. Like, I don't want to make excuses. I'm not the type of person, can't is not really in my vocabulary. I'm not the type of person, if somebody tell me they want to do something, I'm never the type of person that's going to be like, oh no, you can't do that. You know, let me see how that goes for you. I'm not the type of person. I'm the type of person where I feel like I could do anything that I want to do. Even in my times where I feel like I have not put my 100% into my future and my 100% into what I've been doing, I still feel like every day that I wake up, if I really want to, I can start over and I can try again and I can keep on going. And I feel like in essence, that's exactly what I've been doing. I have been trying over and over again. I've tried this, I've tried that, and I have been starting over and over and over again. And I feel like that's fine. I don't really care about that. And I don't think that nobody has to understand my journey. I don't think nobody has to understand anything that I do or why I do it, because it's me and it's my life. Yeah, so I just feel like our future and the life that we want, it depends on us. It's entirely dependent on us. I was talking to somebody a few weeks ago when I was at said job, and they were talking about the economy and, you know, what the president wants to do and why they basically how the president is trying to make everybody broke. They're trying to make the gap between the poor, the rich bigger, and they're trying to, you know, dissipate the middle class. And I do feel like a part of that is true. And when they said that, he was like, you know, there's poor and rich. And I said, I'm gonna be rich. You know, what you talking about? I'm gonna be rich. He is trying to do that, and I see that, but I'm gonna be rich. And that's really how I feel, and I've always felt that way. When there's up here and there's down here, and society try to make you feel like you down here, I'm up here. I don't care what nobody else say. It don't matter. I don't care if you feel like I don't have what I need to have right now. I have it tomorrow. Who cares? You know? And the response that I was getting from this person, they were just like, nah, like, you could say that, or, you know, it's this way or that way. Just kind of like, you can't beat the system. I don't really care about that. So, you know, there's that. And I was telling another person just the other day that I don't want a 9 to 5. I don't want a 9 to 5. I want to work for myself, and I want to do what I want to do, and I want to move on my time. You know? And they said, let me know how that works out for you. And I said, okay. You know, and I will. So, and I feel like it might not be tomorrow. It might not be next month. It might not be in 6 months. It might not be in a year. But what I can do is I can wake up every day and I can strive towards that. And what I need to do for myself is I need to start giving 100%. And I know that's where I fall short. I have the mindset. I have everything that I need to get me where I want to go. But I haven't been giving 100%. So, or I'm not even going to say 100%, because sometimes you don't even have 100% every day. But I haven't been giving it all I got every day. And I can admit that, and I can be big enough to admit that. So, what I'm going to do within myself is, while I'm talking to y'all, I'm going to give it what I got every day. And, you know, that's that. Because I have everything else that I need. You know, I have a lot of knowledge. And I have the hunger for all the more knowledge that I need. Because the more that you know that there's so much more that you have to know, you know? And I think that I said what I need to say to you guys in this video. That's it. The only thing I have to say is, the people that died yesterday, they had plans today, you know? So you're blessed to wake up this morning, and you need to make you some plans, okay? Because every day that we wake up, we are one day closer to our end. That's just the truth. And we don't know when that is. So my thing is, do you want to leave this earth knowing that you didn't give it all you got? Because I know I don't. Yeah, have a good day.